Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to week two here in juvenile justice. It's going to be your hopefully semi-brief weekly update where we'll go over what we have just covered and we'll talk about what's coming on this week coming. Well, first, we'll talk a little bit about the introductions. Very small class, there are only four of you. We've got a United States Marine stationed in San Diego. So they probably won't be wandering into my office anytime in the next couple of days, who wishes to work in a federal job in the future once they get out of the military, which is a good future. We've got a student who is a stay-at-home mom with four kids talk about a full-time job. I've got two grandkids, and I prefer to get them one at a time because they wear me out otherwise. We've got a student who's already graduated with their general studies degree back in May, and they're now finishing up this last course to complete their criminal justice degree, and they want to make not just a lawyer, but a great lawyer one day, which means they'll be working for the prosecution, not the defense, by the way. And then the final student's a League City police officer and a member of the sniper on the SWAT team for the CART team in League City. So that kind of, again, it's a small class. That covers everybody. Be sure to welcome each other so you get your follow-up post. Obviously, I'm not going to count you if you got to make at least one follow-up post. We'll give you full credit on that because there's only three of you. So let me get out of the way and we'll talk about what we've got going on this week. So this week we're going to be looking at the second half of the Texas juvenile laws. So be sure to read that material, complete that quiz, and then you have your first exam. The exam's 50 minutes. I think everybody in here has taken my courses before. You've got plenty of time to complete them. You will be using HonorLock to test. If you have difficulty with the test and it boots you out, retake it right away and then send me an email. Let me know that your first exam didn't work. Don't retake the exam just because you don't like your score. My other online class this semester, someone made a 95 and didn't like their score and retook it. Made 105, which is great, but they still got the 95. By the way, 95 is a great grade. I don't think I would have retaken it, but they did. And the rest of this week, we've got chapter, chapter 7, 8 discussions, discussion and research paper to do the originals on. You'll also need to do the follow-up post to your previous discussions. Your research paper is due at the end of the week, so obviously you'll need to have already done your interviews. If you're having difficulty finding someone, let me know now because you've only got a week to complete it. And your presentation and research paper both. Try to get somebody else to read the paper before you submit it, and ask them to find things that need to be fixed. Tell them, hey, look, I know I've made some mistakes in here. Can you find them for me? If you say, hey, look at this paper and see how it is, they're going to tell you, hey, great job. You look at it, tell them and say, hey, find my mistakes. They'll actually read it and find your mistakes. So be sure to do that. And let's see, we've got the follow-up post. There it is. On the follow-up post, you'll need to complete 3 substance and follow-up on your fellow students' posts. It could be 3 of them on one student. It can be 3 of them on 3 different students or 2 different students, whatever. You're going to look for a term that's different than yours. You will first post what the term number is, what the term is, what their answer was, what your answer was, and then you come to a conclusion. There are 3 different conclusions. Yours is correct and theirs is wrong. Yours is wrong and theirs is correct. Or they're both correct. And then the big thing is you're followed up. Why? Which one? Why is theirs wrong if yours is right? So you say I found it on page 17 of the book, or I found it at the 4-minute point in the video. So that's your follow up. And again, you need to do 3 of those for each one of the chapters to get full credit. And again, the last thing is your research paper. Make sure you get it submitted. Well, that's all I've got for you this week. Good luck on the exam. Again, the semester's flying by, so keep up the good work. Everybody got everything done this time, and hopefully it will keep going that way. We'll talk to you later.